first to the Hero Wars page for some free rewards. Of course, we're going to claim those. So there we go. We got the boxes and Titan artifacts. Boom. And then we got to make sure we grab the live link and put it into our Discord. So let's go ahead and open Discord real quick. And if we go down here to our channel, we can do our streams area and type in the word live stream here. We just gotta find our live. Hey Gary H, nice to have you here. Always a pleasure. It is 12 where I'm at, so it's right in the afternoon range / morning, depending on how you look at it. Howdy the one, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We're just going to go ahead and grab this link right now, and we are going to put it into our Discord channel. So there we go. Got it going. And it is up and running. So we've got all this stuff squared away now. All right. Sorry, 1 second here. Okay, good. Calnap, hello. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about preparing for the upcoming CyberCon event. I actually haven't done as much research as I should have, but we'll do it together. We'll kind of go back and look at what I had for last CyberCon event, and we'll take a look kind of at what we have to do. So I'm going to claim some of these rewards real quick. They've just not been collected. Earning guild activity. So we will try to improve our Nebula a little bit here. She's just got this last glyph few levels that she's got, so we'll get her close. 49. Ooh, we're short on gold. Gold is just, wow. I'm surprised I need as much gold as I do, but, maybe I shouldn't be. We'll go ahead and do our tower run really quick. I do find, good morning, John Jensen, that a lot of these events now seem to be draining a lot more gold resources than I am used to. And I think a lot of that actually probably has something to do with the fact that Asgard just eats away at your gold so quickly the higher up you start going on those branches for the individual heroes. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the impression I'm getting. And so, yeah, it's been pretty intriguing to realize how much gold I spend per single upgrade, depending on where I'm at with the heroes. Hey, Hero Wars Battleground, aka Wally, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Currently, we're doing a quick tower run because I'm finding that I am short on gold. I wanted to upgrade my Nebula's glyph, specifically I think it was Magic Defense, or the remaining one that I had, and it seemed that I just don't have enough gold. So we need to get some gold. So we're going to start first by simply going up this tower, and hopefully we get some gold. And if not, I'm sure we'll get some resources that'll be useful to us one way or another. Always got to look at it from a positive standpoint. So there we go. Got some gold. Nice. Got some items too, I think, actually, that might be semi-helpful. So that I can't hate on that. Let's see. Yeah, some of these alchemist sets can be very nice. And Anvari's fortitude support sometimes can be not so bad either. Obviously, tower coins are great. There's a lot of good items we can find in the tower shop. So first I'm going to spend some of this energy we have saving. We need to complete the Hand of Glory, I think, to complete everything else, which hopefully I have enough gold to create this final item for Lars. But actually, now that we see this, I want to see how much Hero Wars would charge me. So 15,000 emeralds for this item. I guess original price 38,000. 500. So even at half price, it's 1,500 emeralds. But we actually have what we need. So we're having a savings of 1,500 emeralds, or 15,000 emeralds, excuse me. Is that right? 15,000. Yeah, 15,000. And we're going to just create it ourselves. We do have just enough gold there. So light of the distant stars created. We will promote. And now Lars is red +1. Moving up in the world is Lars. We can create some of these for him too. So we will, of course. So we got Awakened Might, Agrit Nocturnal what? Cicadas. 3 of these have to be created. Oof, it's a lot. Okay, so we'll get there eventually. But I'm pretty happy with the progress we made today on Lars. That's nice. We're up to Lars is up to +1. So Lars and then Krista obviously as well need some help. So we will have to create some of these Lamort cards needed for every single mage, it feels like. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because they're all in the similar category, but wow, it really feels like a non-stop Lamort card hunt. So we're going to go ahead and try to get some more gold here because we're 33k is not going to cut it for pretty much anything. Hero Wars Background says, about to be level 130 on my web account. Wow, nice work. Oh, my monitor came in since they messed up my order. Oh, okay. So they messed up your order. So you're going to have to wait a little bit on your monitor. That's a little unfortunate, but I'm sure it's a great monitor. So once it does come in, that'll be very exciting. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. So, level 130 though, that's a huge accomplishment. My web account's nowhere near that. I think we're like level 103, 104. We'll take a look after, but definitely still growing our small account over there. It's not really one that I play daily. Just unfortunately can't do it with the day-to-day time restraints. But we might have a little bit of time here since again today's usually a little bit of a shorter stream. It's Sunday, and yeah, we can probably take a look at that. But hey, Gujo, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. What I'm going to end up doing here is we're going to open up our YouTube while we are starting some expeditions. So we got those great items. I need these chaos cores, so we definitely have to do that one. Need a chaos cores. Those ones are essential. I need so many more. If I could pick my rewards here, I would pick all chaos cores as of right now because I just need those for the most part, but that's okay. Hey, good George, absolutely no problem. Happy to respond when I can, absolutely. Yeah, I should be able to do some streaming. Nice. Looking forward to that. That'll be fun. I mean, it's always good. I think it's really nice to have the ability to stream in this space because so many people are actually super, respectful, I think, overall. And a lot of people who, are able to hang out at streams really are pretty knowledgeable. So I always find that to be a really good combination. So I'm sure if you do end up streaming and when you get a chance, it's going to be a really good experience because I think the people in the community are just great. Mr. Big, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. All right, we are just claiming some rewards here. So we are hero promote, right? Okay, cool. Should probably claim this one and we'll just go ahead and open some of these artifact spheres. I almost call them chests, but they're spheres at the altar of elements. We'll just open 10, call it good for today on that. Let's see. Elemental spirits. Can we do one level here? Yes, we can. So level 28 now is our dark spirit totem. Of course, it's a level 1 dark spirit totem, but what are you going to do? It's hard to find more. So that's a start. Titan artifacts. I don't think there's too much we can do. We can't really evolve anything yet. I mean, we can go one level here, 22. Nope. Nothing doing there. We can't even awaken the level 1 crests, it feels like, because you only get like six of the fragments in the pulls. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. All right, so we got some stuff there. Oh, let's see. I need more gold, so I don't really like the 1 mil number. I like to have a little bit more than that. Let's see. We'll open some of these and hope that we can grab some gold from the Titan artifact chests. I really don't need these chests because they only pertain to fire, water, and earth Titans, which really I don't need. I really need more help with the dark and light Titans. So here's to hoping that they either add those fragments into these chest types, or they create a separate event that is just dark and light Titans, and they allow you to pull some of those rewards in those chests. I think that would be ideal for sure. So we're gonna see what happens here, but we're just gonna keep going and keep pulling here. And it looks like we are getting some good amount of gold, so I can't complain about that. But that's really what we're going for. So 23 mil gold, and a lot of it's going to get used really quick, depending on what I spend it on. Especially in Asgard, I was just finding that it was just running out so quick. It's 25. 26 barely. 26.5. 26.8. 27.1. And all right, so we got a decent amount of gold there. Sorry, Vitamin. Yeah, I realized that stream last night was a little bit late. I hear you. I hear you. Sorry about that. But I appreciate you hopping on today. Nice to have you here on the live stream. Nicholas, nice to have you here as well. Hero War says, I hope so. Also being able to do mobile once I download BlueStacks. Yeah, I mean, let me know if that works. BlueStacks for me, maybe just because I have like a laptop setup, it doesn't work for me. But maybe that's just because of my particular like computer setup. But if it does work for you, let me know. I'd love to kind of know more about BlueStacks. I can't say I'm a pro with BlueStacks. I've used it in the past, but not in the last like 5 years. The last time I used BlueStacks, yeah, it had to have been a minute. I think it was at least like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Um, no, it was more than that. It's been a while since I've used BlueStacks, so let me know. I really haven't used it recently at all, so I don't really know how the more recent configurations are working. But yeah, keep me posted on that. That's pretty cool. I would love to see that happen. I mean, I need to figure out. I'm pretty sure there's a plugin I can do for my laptop where I'd be able to show my screen from my phone. I just haven't gotten around to looking for the cost on that and stuff. So maybe in the future, but not yet. Not yet. All right, so Satori here. Ooh, finally, we can get Satori going here in the purple district. Some level ups there. We can see. I feel like keys are something we might need for the event. Let's double check. Let's see what we need. So now that we are full swing, almost done with the Great Storm event. The next event to be on the lookout for is going to be CyberCon. They already told us it's coming. We knew it was coming. We talked about this last weekend. We said Great Storm and CyberCon were coming up, and we were right. So let's go ahead and hop back here and look back a little bit. And here's the CyberCon event. So all we need to do really is wait for this guy to load, hopefully. Skip this ad, please. Please and thank you. Okay, fine. We'll just refresh the page since it's not cooperating with us. Okay, so CyberCon, based on this, is showing it to be a 7-day event. So it's going to start almost as soon as the event that we have now currently ends. So it'll be, starting up really soon, essentially. And we obviously have opening chests in the tower. So maybe I shouldn't have done my tower run. So for you guys who haven't done it, don't do your tower run if you still have the capability. We're going to back this up a little bit here. So daily login for 7 days, right? You also have, I'm assuming VIP up to level 7. We've got purchases during the event, buying emeralds, spending energy, doing your chest tower run. So do not do your tower runs if you haven't. Like I just did my tower run, which I guess now I'm seen as a rookie mistake, but don't do it. And then adventures, it looks like, is the other thing here. So, you know, starter joining an adventure, and so it's one per day, pretty straightforward. And last time they had Eternal Seeds, which for a grand prize, which, whatever. So hopefully they put some Dark and Light Titan rewards in there. I think that would be really cool compared to what they had last time. Chaos Particles, I always need, so I think is great. But yeah, so overall, it doesn't look like it's the most profitable event because I'm not seeing soul stones of a hero. But if they add that in, I think that could change some things. They usually do have some cool avatars to consider, but really the key things you can do to prep for this is do not do your tower run like I did. Ignore what I just did. Do not do your tower run, and make sure that you're able to do an adventure tonight or tomorrow. But basically, we got to do an adventure every single day of this event. So those are the things to keep in mind. Do I have any news about the special YouTubers for Room this week? Let me take a look. I think there's not too many updates that I see on the daily, but we can take a look. I really don't look at the Discord every single day because I just get too many messages. But we can take a look at that. We'll hop on. Of course, my computer is being a little bit slower than I'd like right now, but that's okay. We'll let it do its thing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with getting some more items here, but I'm not sure for who yet. I'm thinking, I like where Lars is at. Lars is at +1. Do we go for Dragon's Heart? Do we decide to do something else? Like maybe look at Satori. That's tempting. We will. We'll look at Satori a little bit here. He still needs a lot of work, but it's a start. And we now can, I think, enchant Nebula's glyphs, which is what we wanted to do. We wanted to go to Magic Defense, and we wanted to upgrade these, but it was just costing us too much gold, so we didn't have any gold. Mr. Big saying no sound. Are you guys having problems with the sound? I don't know. I feel like the sound's working okay, but I could be wrong. On the YouTube video, though, I did have the sound off when I was watching it, just so we could fast forward to the important parts. But the important parts, oh, nice, we completed it. Nebula's done. But the important parts to mention here were essentially that don't do your tower run. And the other thing was to have your pet adventures available because you're going to be needing to do more of those. So really the tower run's the key thing to not do. If you don't have to spend energy, no need to do so either. So those are a couple key notes. All right, so let's see. Great Storm. What more can we do here? Energy. Okay. Energy gets some AP, and then that's really kind of looking like that's it in terms of what I can do for free. So we're a little bit limited. We have some items we could potentially spend. I'm not really interested in spending a lot of emeralds to get further along here. Let's see. Obviously, we will claim, we're going to go merchant. We're going to get some pet soul chests. We're going to get 4. So that's 20 soul stones of our favorite hero core or favorite pet chorus, who we are trying to complete, which is why he's our favorite right now. Yeah, here we go. We got 20 chorus soul stones, getting us closer to that 2,000. So long uphill battle there. Tanya, hello. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Jimmy, nice to have you here as well. Love having you both here. Yo. So just a note, obviously we have CyberCon. Yes, thank you guys for hitting that like button. We have CyberCon coming up, so if you're just joining us, couple notes. Try not to do your tower run because tower run is usually one of those things that's involved with CyberCon. And the other thing is your pet adventures. So I personally will not be joining a pet adventure until a little bit later today because those are part of the typical tasks you will see for CyberCon event based on years prior. So typically it's gold, daily login, VIP, making purchases, buying emeralds, spending emeralds. What else? Tower run, energy, And I'm missing one. Tower Energy and Pet Adventures. There we go. Pet Adventures. So yeah, those are all the things, the tasks that we're going to have to end up doing. So just keep in mind, or at least based on years prior, that's typically what we're going to see. So just something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. So we got some stuff there. Let's see. We're going to take a look here in items. I'm actually going to. Ooh, do I hold off? I think I might just hold off because I do know we know CyberCon also involves the new skins, right? The Iris, Fox, and Amira. So we'll hold off on claiming too much, but we'll claim these Titan skin stones since that's all we can do with the bronze ones. Silver, I'm kind of inclined to do the same. And gold as well, because gold, there's nothing I really need here. Legendary chests are cool, but not needed as much as, per se, the Titan skin stones. So we're just going to trade these all in for Titan skin stones, and we're just going to hold on to them for a future Titan event. So we've got a good amount there. We're a little short for the large skin stone chests. We'll make it there eventually. But let's check out the merchant here. We got some EXP potions. No, nothing crazy there. And yes, thank you guys for hitting that like button. Much appreciated. Always, it does help. It really does. So I always appreciate your guys' support. Grand Arena Shop. Let's take a look. Ooh, Magic Hat. Take it. That's good for now. Tower Shop. Always need those hearts. Sounds a little dark when you say it like that, but yeah, we do need those items, so we'll claim them. We'll claim the Dragon Shield as well. Trade in those Krista Soul Stones. We don't need a talisman. No, we're good there. Friendship Shop. I think we're looking fine there as well. So we're in good shape in our shops. Let's take a look at guild stuff. It's time to buy $100 more in emeralds for Cyber Skins event. I mean, it does sound like a lot of these events are back to back to back, which make them a little bit pricey. I'm not gonna lie about that. That's for sure. If you are investing in it, Jimmy says Hero Wars is all about the money. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It is a business at the end of the day, so that doesn't surprise me. Not at all. All right, so we got some nice little pulls here. Cool. All right, so we got some different items there. Nothing crazy, nothing bad though either. So can't go wrong. Is there anything else I need to do up here? I'm trying to think. I guess I could look at we can look at Asgard and Ascension. And now that I have a little more gold, we might be able to do a couple more level ups that I wasn't able to do yesterday in the Ascension Spire specifically. So I'm gonna look at that. I am using Safari. That's true. Yes. Oh, did someone ask about that and I missed it? Yeah, I definitely am using Safari. Oh, there we go. And you said, "Are you using Windows on your computer?" No, I'm not. I'm actually using an Apple computer, which is also not quite as great. I mean, Windows is actually even better than what I have. Um, but yeah, no, I probably should eventually transition over. I just haven't gotten around to it. And the other thing too is like with a monitor, once you have that, it's like kind of like you can't really move it as often. And based on where I'm living right now, it's not like a permanent situation, probably. So I'm not really looking to have a immovable object, essentially, right? Because I think once you get like something that's really big, like a PC or something, you don't really want to move it. So it's just a bit of an inconvenience. So I'm trying not to get too far into that. And look, we were at 27 million gold. Now we're at 12. So that was 15 million gold spent just powering up our Martha right there in Ascension. Sorry, I just had to point that out. But yes, so we are, yeah, that I am using Safari. That's true. Um, and Cognitive said I've gone on a spending strike. I haven't spent money on the game since last season. Yeah, I can't say I have either. I don't think it's a strike for me. It's just I just don't have the funds to do it right now. I'm just kind of trying to enjoy the game while I can, but like it's definitely tough to it's hard to progress. But I appreciate it. I think the game a little bit more when I'm not spending money. It's still tough, and obviously hats off to you all who are. I'm not saying you shouldn't or should, but yeah, no, it's definitely a tougher task for sure. I definitely haven't spent either, so you know, don't feel bad, Incognito. it's tough out there, and Tanya, hats off to you. That's some good preparation for the event. Andrew, good morning to you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Since you're just joining, make sure to keep in mind we have a CyberCon event coming up pretty much right after this current event that we have going on. The reason I point that out is because I want to make sure that you're aware. Try not to do your tower run if you can. And then the other thing that's going to be on there as well is going to be adventures. So if you can avoid doing an adventure for today, I would recommend that. I think it just helps for you to have a little bit more wiggle room in the event. So that's my little bit of advice there. I actually kind of wanted to see if I have any more pet eggs. I don't think I do, but I'm going to take a look anyway, because if I do, I might. Okay, just two. Okay, we can just open the two. Not going to get anything great, but that's okay. Well, he says, I've been away from the game to a point where I thought about quitting it. All right, well, hey, you know what? I think everyone hits those points for sure. But I also think that sometimes it's it's a fine line. I mean, I think everyone struggles with that question. I know some people decide to do it, some people decide not to, and at the end of the day, it's a personal choice for everyone. I don't think there's a right answer for the consensus of everyone. I think everyone has their own journey, and Hero Wars I think is a fun little game, but I don't know if it's not meant for everybody. That's for sure. There's a lot of turnover. The game evolves, and so I think sometimes there's no shame in staying or not. Either way, but yeah, I totally feel you. I've been there, Wally, for sure. It can be tough because it's a time commitment. It definitely is. I can't say Hero Wars is not. It definitely is. Especially since they added Clash of Worlds, which I think is a extra unnecessary part of the event. But that's just maybe me. Um, Let me look at my defense team here. I haven't looked at this in a second. Okay, we can leave that as is. Um, it's fine, I guess. It's not like the best team. It's not the worst team. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. All right. So with that, we've basically kind of run the gauntlet on what we needed to do, at least for right now. I can probably do some arena fights real quick. Let's see. We'll take out Isaac and put in Helios. Get rid of that Yasmin. And then we need to do something about Qingmao, which leads me to put in my own Yasmin, I think. So we'll see how this goes, and after this, we will go ahead and hop over to our web account and see if we can get a little bit closer to leveling up. I know I'm still like in the level 100s, like early level 100s. I'd like to eventually get to level 130, but man, I just haven't played consistently enough to really get there. So we're working on it. Nothing's perfect. And I'm hoping my Helios is strong enough to take down this Yasmin. Assuming that he is, we should be able to win pretty easily. Nice. Okay, so that Yasmin finally went down, and now it's just taking you down, Astaroth. And we did. So there was a nice little win there. Let's take a look. We got a couple opponents we could probably defeat. Not in our rush, though. So let's take a look. Let's make sure we pick a pretty good opponent that we can take down fairly, hopefully, straightforward. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're going to go ahead and use Isaac, and we're going to also use Sebastian here. Probably could have gone with Nebula, but I like, because of the factor he has 3 magic attackers here. The only concern I really have is that Kira, but I think we can take her down with our Kark because I'm assuming, based on, I kind of have a sense of who that person is that we're matching up against. I'm going to assume that Kira is not maxed out because of Ascension, and I think our Kark will edge pretty, hopefully, nicely here. Let's see how this plays out. Ooh, that block was unnecessary. So the silence is good. Now we just need to take some of these guys out. So we need Cart to go off a little bit here. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we got the win. A little closer than I actually thought it might be. But we're going to take that. We're not going to complain, and we're going to take the dub. All right, so we are still just cruising along here. It's interesting to see some of these names. It's like, wow, these guys played a lot of Hero Wars and spent a lot of money, and they don't play anymore. But, you know, it's interesting because I'm sure eventually they'll come back. Or maybe I just don't see, oh, I can't just see their flags. That's what it is. So they probably are still playing with the guild. But it's crazy to see so many without, I guess I just can't see the flag. The flag's not popping up for me. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. This is an opponent I would think I should be able to beat, but I'm not sure I can. We'll see what happens here. I think the key is going to be my Axel, and it might be a little too weak, but we'll see how this plays out. Maya has pure damage. Isaac can't counter her. Yeah, well, I mean, she does deal pure damage, but she also, I think, deals some magic damage. It's not heavy, but it's light. It still does some. So it's not a strong counter, but it's the silence still helps a lot in that situation, though, Wally. Because the silence just doesn't allow her to ult, which is really key for that. Wow, that's not great for that healing team. So that didn't work out great because my cart got taken down earlier than I wanted. Isaac is obviously going to be still a very strong factor here, but I'm not sure he can do enough damage to win this fight. We'll see. Well, that was enough to take down Celeste, so we love that. But we have a minute, but we got almost a fully healthy Krista here. And he still does have Axel, so we're chipping away. We're chipping away. We might be able to do it. Nice. Okay. So we were able to pull that one off. It was a little bit closer than I would have liked, but you know, we'll take a win's a win. A win's a win. So we're up to rank 79. We could probably go higher, but we don't need to go crazy either. Maybe we'll try this one. Now this one again has some pure damage components, but we're gonna go for it. Heidi is almost immune to Isaac, CalNap says. I would not be surprised if that's true. But obviously silence still helps. I think silence is really cool because it limits that poison throw ability. But I do agree that Heidi's, usually not as vulnerable, and Heidi can, get missed a lot because Heidi has pretty high block. Or dodge, excuse me. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out here. And the thing too is with that, you need to have decent RNG. So if with my car, right, there's a bad RNG, I can one hit Heidi because Heidi has low health. Oof. But we weren't able to do it this time. RNG was not on our side. That's okay. We will graciously accept that loss, but that's okay. I still think we did a pretty decent job in our little matchup there. So we're going to go ahead and hop over to web for a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and check this out. I haven't played web in a little bit, and we're going to open our picker wheel as well. We're going to just have it prepped. We're not going to necessarily do anything yet on the picker wheel, but we're going to just take a look here and try to level up a little bit. I do have a couple of interesting heroes I'm working on here. So Aurora is my first absolute hero. I'm going to try to get Astaroth to be my next absolute hero because I just need him for the tower runs that I run. He's just kind of essential because my teams are still weak. And I don't have a good healer yet. So we really need to keep him alive because he really is like my only healer. I do have Celeste though. Didn't realize that. So we'll upgrade her a little bit. But we need a lot more items, and gold is always going to be a premium here. So again, still need to worry on that tower. So we got Celeste. We do have a fair amount of heroes actually unlocked, which I'm surprised because I don't remember unlocking that many heroes. But we got a long ways to go. So my goal today is to, let's see how far we are from level 105. If we can get to like 3,000, I'd be very pleased with the progress we made, and then we'll probably have we'll make our winners be known. So we'll do winners right after. We're going to try to get as close to level 105 as we can. So let's see, what can we do to get some EXP? Opening test and Chower. We'll avoid that for now because we do have that event that starts up tomorrow. I haven't done any of this Great Storm event on this account, like at all. I didn't even log in. So we might do a little bit, like as a baby, fight around, but nothing crazy. Not like yesterday. We were kind of like being serious about it. So there we opened all of our chests. That should get us 50 EXP. Opening a chest in tower. Can't do that right now. We can open a regular chest though, so we will. Isaac, 3 Isaac Soulstones. 1 Emerald Exchange, sure. Upgrading a skill 3 times. Okay, so I did 3 there. So we got some free EXP here now. And it'll hopefully get us closer to our goal of 3,000 out of the 4,000. So yeah, we're about 1,000 short. 152 energy here. Let's see, I'm working on a bunch of different heroes, but I think the key ones are really these 5. So Heidi's in there as well. But I think we can try to create this for Isaac. So we will equip. So there's that for Isaac. Let's see, Heidi. What does Heidi need? All Seer. Of course, I don't have like any of those. That's okay. Maybe instead we'll just go for some Soulstones at Heidi, since Heidi is going to need them anyway. And I'd like to get my Heidi a little bit stronger. All right, so other than that, we can probably enchant a glyph. It'll probably be one of the lower level ones. Let's see. So Heidi has like nothing going on here. So we need to upgrade the armor a little bit. There we go. We've enchanted a glyph. So we got some more EXP coming our way. Special events. Daily login. Daily login number 4 of the month. That tells you where I'm at. So I'm logging in like once every 5 days. Which is better than every week, I guess, almost, if you look at it that way. I need to work on my web Iris. So yeah, we'll take a look at Iris. I don't even know if I even have her unlocked yet. But we can take a look at that for sure. We're on the same team again on web. Oh, are we? Yeah, I don't play like every single day, but I do have an account with the guild. I'm not even sure. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't checked in a minute, so I don't really know what's going on here. But we're just chilling, essentially, because no one's really complained. So we're not making a big deal out of it. We're not trying to stir the boat. We're just trying to quietly improve our level. See, mail. No, nothing crazy. Let's take a look here in the adventure. Okay, we have 22 AP, which isn't bad. But hopefully our team can survive. Let's see. Level 103 is a lot of these opponents here. We're going to take out that. We're going to put that in. I guess we're okay to... do I want to have Astaroth in there? Not particularly. I like having Heidi here. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not really the most offensive team that I have here. But defense is definitely not the strength of the squad that I have going on. So we'll see what happens here. And we will run it. So Yasmin's going to get some hits in here. Lovely. Kane. Oh, nice. Okay, so our team's holding up pretty nicely so far. It looks like we can beat this one, which I'm not going to say I expected because I didn't know what to expect, honestly. I haven't done this event like at all with the teams that I have. So we'll take that. And I think we're going to stick with the lower level storm spots because I'm not really crazy about trying to get every single chest. It's just not going to happen on this account. So we're not going to worry about it too much. I will probably go to this one next. I just want to go to spots I can easily win. I realize it's probably not the popular approach, but I like it. I think it makes sense for me to kind of just get a sense of where my team's at. So it's strong enough to beat the low level ones. And we can still kind of chest hunt, but we're just going to do it on the lower levels here. So we'll skip that. No message of anything nearby. So we'll go to this one here, squad 56. Cool. Ooh, this one says a chest is nearby. Okay, in that case, we'll go to this one. Oh, okay, so it was at 53, but that's okay. We'll take it. You got kicked off the team since they were getting better players in the team. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean it's tough. I think the tough thing with web accounts is some of the older guilds just seem to have like this idea of how strong a guild should be, and like I think it's interesting, but there's not really a sense of camaraderie because essentially everyone's just kind of out for themselves, which is interesting. But maybe that's just my short experience with how things have looked. Um, on the web side of things. I think web is a little bit more cutthroat than I think Facebook. But maybe that's a different way of or age of players coming into the game. Hiding needs dodge stats to be unlocked. While you're unable to get his winter skin, unlock glyph and second artifact and set to approximately 15. Okay, so we'll try to work on that. I need to kind of acquire some more gold, I think, eventually. But yes, Calnap, we will get around to it. I'm not going to promise we can do it right this second because I don't know how much gold I have going on. But we'll definitely take a look. We'll definitely take a look. So here I'm really just enjoying some easier matchups, looking for some chests, but we're not going to go crazy. We did find one, but we're not going to go crazy looking for chests either. We're just going to kind of go around, waltz around the outside, use the AP that we need to, and that's really it. We're just going to go for the um, outer chests. We're not going crazy here. Our account's not like the strongest. We're not having the most AP. We're making our way around the map. We're sauntering. We're having fun, and we're hoping that things go well. So there we go. A nice little win there. And there's a chest nearby. Well, it's not 46 because we were just there. So it's either going to be 41, 40, or 42, and we're hoping it's not 42. Okay, well, hopefully now. Hey, Simon, nice to have you here. Simon says with web, there is a lot of match fixing. You have to be cutthroat a little. There'd be about 3 to 4 guilds that let each win, and that is in silver. That just makes it a little less fun, in my opinion. But hey, whatever. If you want to do that kind of a thing, you want to do that kind of a thing. Um, to each their own. To each their own. So let's see. We're going to take a look here. Nice. Okay, so we got the win. And we still didn't find the chest. So the chest is at 42. Unless it's at 39. Let's see. Let's go to 38. If 38 still says there's one nearby, then we got to figure out what we're doing here. Oh no. So 39 has a chest? Didn't expect that. We'll take it though. It's a chest. It's a chest. We used a little bit more AP than we had to. We used one extra AP than we had to, but that's okay. All right, so let's get this win in here. Nice. Okay, so there's a bunch of chests in the inner ring, which, whatever, we can't do too much about. I just gotten aggravated with this. It's expensive game, Asgardian Titans. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I think I get it. I get it. It is a pricey little game based on how often we have events and everything. So I get it. All right, let's see. We're gonna keep going around. It doesn't look like there's too much crazy stuff. It does look like you said, Simon. Here, a lot of stuff in the inner ring, which kind of it's unfortunate, but that's not really that we can't go for those. So we're not. We're not going to go for them because, quite frankly, my team is not built for that, and my team is more focused on getting just the outer rings, and we don't have that much AP, so we have a lot of limitations with this team. But because of that, it's okay. We gotta keep moving forward. We can't focus on the inner ring. That's not really our goal here. I don't think it's 27, but we'll go to 27 anyway, which might be unfortunate because we still have enough. We have enough AP to get there if it's not here, which it's not. So it's going to be at 26 most likely, which we will be able to get to, assuming we can win right here. Do you know how to counter pure damage? I think there's a couple ways to do that. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I'm trying to think pure damage counters. I feel like I should know this, but I'm kind of blanking right this second. I'm sure someone in the community will also let you know as well. But I'm thinking pure damage counters. Pure damage. I think Rufus is a really good solution. Let me find Rufus, if I'm remembering correctly, because he can only be taken down by physical attacks. Let's see. Skills. Kakashi's Oath. Rufus can now only be killed by physical damage. If the last attack against the hero was magic or pure damage, they resurrect a portion of his health. So Rufus is good against pure damage. Who else? I'm sure there's a couple others. Trying to think. Corvus here, Wally's saying, is really good against pure damage. Yes, that's for sure. Actually, he's a strong counter to. So I think two of the best solutions are probably going to be Rufus and Corvus. Both of them are tanks. Calnap says Envari, Judge, or Jorgen. I think Judge does a decent job. Envari's not bad. He's really good against a lot of different types. Then Jorgen, I don't know as much about, so I can't really comment on that. But maybe Jorgen as well. But I personally think that I do agree that I think Rufus, Corvus, Envari, and possibly even Judge and Jorgen could be some good solutions to pure damage attackers. So we got our chests. We got three chests out of the 6 that were available. And that's all for free, so we can't really complain. So that is going to help us out. We're going to just go ahead and get Storm chests on this account because my account's still pretty small. So Storm Legacy chests are the move here for me because Pet Soul chests are kind of a future thing on this account because this account's not really meant for strength yet. We're still increasing our abilities. So we'll claim these. We'll get some more Storm Legacy chests. I'm not sure we have even any pet eggs. Oh, we have 3. Okay, but still, not very many. Sanctuary. Okay, we can do some adventures. Nope, no one's even in an adventure. That's fine. We'll send presents. Let's see. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up some of these Storm Legacy chests, and then we'll kind of have our winners chosen. That's kind of the game plan here, and we will have things wrapped up. But yeah, absolutely. I think I really like Rufus a lot. I think Rufus for non-physical attack, he's such a pain in the side. He's really good. But a lot of people don't use him. But he is one of those heroes who is slept on a little bit, in my opinion, but can be a nuisance. Counter says generally high magic penetration mages like Orion are stronger than pure damage dealers. Yeah, that's definitely true. I do think there's a lot of stronger options than pure damage, but I think just for the counter purposes, Corvus and Rufus are probably your 2 strongest options, but then you still obviously have a lot of good backup options as well. Incognito, I have a chart from Hero War Secrets that says pure damage can't be stopped by magic or physical damage. Yeah, that's true, but it still doesn't apply when it comes to Rufus. It just doesn't apply. Rufus rocks and I love his skins. Yeah, he does. I think he's one of the heroes that I haven't had a chance to work on like really at all on any of my accounts, but I would love to use him in the future as like one of my main tanks. It's just tough with the number of awesome combinations you can make to kind of get around to him, but I definitely in the future would like to. All right, so we can equip that and create this for him. So we'll at least show him a little bit of love and get him up to green. So he's promoted. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do on this account. Let's see, how far did we get on this? We got to 2022 Team EXP. Yeah, long way to go, but we got to start somewhere. We can look at Arena. There's not going to be too many guys we can beat because everyone's going to be high level here. We'll see if we find anyone who's weaker than us, but I doubt it. 96 was pretty close, but not really. Yeah, gonna be a tough one here, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, so we got some growing to do on this account. We are going to just go ahead and spend this energy here. But yeah, bottom line, we got some growing to do on this account. We're at level 104. Ultimate goal is 130, of course. But we got some work to do. So some stuff to look forward to. And let's go ahead and get to our picker wheel, right? So the picker wheel, and Simon, I don't think I have you on either of these. Are you on Facebook or are you on web? I think you're on web based on what you mentioned. But let me know. The way this works is we have picker wheels, right? And so we have different rewards for Facebook and web. In case you weren't familiar, I'm just going to go through it really quick. Basically, I have these different reward options. We got 5,000 skin stones. We have 30 keys, 10 pet summoning eggs, 30 summoning spheres as another option. And another option is 5 bottled energy, 500k gold, and 3 portal charges. Typically, obviously, skin stones go pretty fast. People are pretty interested in that reward. But you can kind of enter into the list of names who can kind of get this. This is basically free. All you would need to do is go to either I have YouTube videos. One is for Facebook and one is for web. One's for, and this is just for Saturdays. So the Saturday contests are for everyone, and then the Sunday contests are for those who are in my Discord channel who entered. But yes, so if you want, obviously all you need to do for Sunday is, you need to be in my Discord and you need to just put your your ID essentially into the contest specific entry area. So Facebook and web. But yeah, so that's kind of how it works. And so, yeah, you've played before. All right. So Simon, we'll add you to the web one, for today, for Sundays. But yeah, if you'd like to enter, just go ahead and, put your information in the right spot later when you get a chance. But we'll add you for today onto the web since you are here. We're going to go ahead and have our Facebook winner for today chosen first. Let's see who it is. Good luck to everybody. I'm going to write this down. So let's see. Our Facebook winner for today, Sunday, November 20th, is Abbott Slayer. Abbott Slayer is our Facebook winner today. Congratulations. I'll be messaging you on Discord, or you can reach out to me first. Either or, congratulations. And we also have our Sunday web winner. Absolutely no problem. No problem. ODH can win against Arachne and Maya. Yep, that's true. I think Rufus rocks, love his skins. Absolutely. No problem. No problem, Simon. Absolutely. So let's see who our lucky web winner is for today. Our web winner is... Oh, that was really close. I thought Simon was going to win. It is Daddy Do with his bonus pick. So congratulations, Daddy Do. I will shoot you a message, or you can shoot me a message first. I know you get in there pretty quick on the responses, so I'll wait for you to message me. But absolutely, all right, Nick. Yeah, I'll check that out. Did you message me on YouTube? Can you remind me? I think you probably did. I'll double check that. Absolutely, we'll get to you, Nicholas. No problem at all. We will get you that reward. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. We'll definitely be getting rewards out to the winners, including you, Nicholas, obviously, because you were a past winner. But absolutely, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and definitely look forward to seeing you guys very soon in Dominion. All right. Thank you, everyone.